6:01. Okay, it's 6:01. I think let's start and people can join when they come. Okay, so we don't have a long agenda today, so hopefully we can save some time and celebrate Chinese New Year with our families tonight. So first thing is the last month's meeting minutes. Has anyone has any comments? No. Okay, so we're good to pass. Next one is the principal report. Principal Gusman has some obligation tonight, so Mr. Nakamura gonna see the report for him.
Yes. Oh, okay. So he just said to share that we've been working on the comprehensive needs assessment and we hope to finish in the next few weeks. This is a report that helps us determine the direction of our academic plan, which in turn helps us figure out our budget for the, the funds that we need for curriculum and to do assessments and testing and things. So we've been working on it as a faculty. The only thing is that we're kind of lacking in reliable data because of, everything going on. So we're still trying to figure everything out. I don't know if you guys heard in the budget, the governor announced a return of money back to the schools for the 2021 to 2022 budgets. So we have yet to see those figures, but we do want to thank the PTA for continuing to support us whenever we need funds for things for the students and the faculty and everything. So we totally appreciate your guys' continued support with that, despite all the budget crisis is going on. Just a reminder, I don't know if you guys got, Mr. Gussman did send out an email about our protocols. Things like the kids have to wear a mask at recess now. I don't know if you guys got that, yeah. And we're just reminding about making sure the students come with an appropriately sized mask, because a lot of the adults are saying that we have to remind the students to cover their nose with a mask and everything. So he's just kind of reminding everybody about that. Also, if a vaccinated individual is in close contact with someone with COVID, they will still need to quarantine for 10 days. And if you have a child that eats breakfast in the cafeteria, he just wants to remind them to wear a mask when they're not eating and try not to turn around, to stay seated and not float around and talk to friends. Same thing procedures we have for lunch, that's why. Especially when their masks are off. And that's it. Thank you. Any questions?
Thank you, Ms.
I have a comment actually.
Yeah.
So would it be helpful? I know that I'm a teacher too, so I know how frustrating it is when students come to school with masks that are not an appropriate size. Would it be helpful to have a supply of masks that you could say like, oh, that's a little too big today. Here, you're going to use this mask, one of those disposable ones that pinch at the top. Would that be helpful for the teachers to have a supply on hand rather than, pull your mask up, pull your mask up?
Yeah, so we, do you guys remember in the beginning of the school year, he had asked for donations of cloth masks? So we did get donations of cloth masks, and then we do have some of the kid size disposable masks. So yeah, thank you, Laura. So he did say, if we see that the child's is, it's kind of ill-fitted for them, we do offer them a disposable kids mask. But I don't know how much we have. He just said if we run out, to check with the office. So I can check with him if we're in need of more of the kids size.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to donate if that's something that the school needs.
Okay.
Definitely. Yeah, I know how frustrating it is.
Yes. Anything else? I guess I'm just gonna take notes if need to. No. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, next one is the treasurer's report. I believe Jen is still up here to distributing vaccinations. Big hands to her. So yes, Deborah, if you can pull out the report and we can just go through it briefly. Okay. So we have a decrease of the account balances, which is anticipated. We do have some income coming from the major thing is membership, and then expenditure is for the craft fair. Yeah, I think it's quite reasonable. Can you pull out the budget and actual? Yeah, so I think our craft fair did very well this year, although we have a brand new form. And Danny and her team has done an amazing job. Donation that's from the Footland. Yeah, fundraising expenses. I think that's the 5th grade fundraising. It's must from carry forward from last year, when the 5th grade and donate money and they go through the PT account, and then they have leftover last year, and then they will consume this year.
Right. I think Danny was saying that if you look at the craft fair income, it does look high, but keep in mind the expenses. The PTA did purchase the items, and so the income was 18,000, but the expense I think was 14. So, but it still did really good considering that I think we had anticipated 0, basically.
Yeah, and then we still have tons of Noelani tote bags,
right,
and those bags, yeah, have been used for membership, and we will continue selling these bags. So those are a potential a portion of income in the
Right.
future.
right. And just to make those bags are currently stored in the JPO room
Oh,
adjacent to the cafeteria. So,
okay.
yep. Okay.
Okay, any questions? Okay, if no, we're gonna move on to the facial mask design concept competition. So we have extended the deadline for 1 more month, I think. No. We extended to the end of January. It's supposed to be the beginning of January. So we got a few submission after we extended the deadline. The total submission is 18 submissions. So after discussion, after internal discussion, we decided PTA can actually give each student a customized designed mask. So it's probably gonna be $20 for each mask. So it's about a little bit over 300. So I'm gonna contact the vendor. I will contact him before we finalize the submission. So we're gonna keep it going, and my son is one of them. He's super excited and keep asking me, "Have you ordered yet? Have you ordered yet?" So I will try to do it tomorrow, if not next week then. Okay, so next one is the Spirit Card program. I'm so excited about that program, and we've seen a website already. So Dana, do you want to talk details about that?
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Dana, and I'm unmuted, right? Okay. I just wanted to share that we're going to be launching our Spirit Card fundraiser tomorrow. The website will be live, and we're really excited about this because it's it's a brand new fundraiser for Noelani, but it's also a brand new way to offer the Spirit Card that the fundraising company has never done before. Because of everything going on with the COVID-19 protocols, we're not able to do it in the typical way by passing out the cards at school and having the kids take them home and, you know, go to auntie's house or go to grandma's house and sell the card. Also, a lot of our kids might not be interacting with friends and family in that manner right now. So thank you to Lisa T, who put together an amazing sales page for us and got everything set up. So now our family and friends can purchase the spirit cards online. Lisa I has been putting things up online on our Facebook page, so you can share those posts out to your social networks. We're going to be posting something tomorrow that will have the link to the spirit card purchase page, and people can get more information there. And because we've had to pivot and we're not able to do the little prize packs that they usually offer the kids, the fundraiser has offered Noelani a special buy 4 get 1 free offer that we can extend to our friends and family. So for every 4 cards that people purchase, they can get 1 free. And that's so every multiple of 4. So if they purchase 8 cards, they get 2 free. If they purchase 12 cards, they get 3 free. And they can choose to either come pick it up on March 13th at Manoa Marketplace for free, or we will mail people their cards for a $1 flat fee. That will cover, you know, our postage and all that's associated with it. But there are some really great deals on the cards. Coffee bean and tea leaf, you get $1 off any large or extra large drink. It's good every visit for an entire year. Brug Bakery Manoa is doing 10% off any purchase of $10 or more. Again, good for the whole year. IHOP is 10% off all Oahu locations. Pyology is offering 10% off on all Oahu locations. So just a lot of really, really great deals. And so I really I ask that you please talk to all the parents, you know, get your kids excited, because we're also able to offer a prize to the top 3 sellers who sell over 25 or more cards. We're able to give them 3 prizes. So we have the first place winner will get a $100 gift card. Second place will get a $75 gift card, and third place will get a $50 gift card. So it's pretty exciting for the kids. And just to let you know, I just reshared. We've been doing we started a countdown, and I reshared the first post onto my personal Facebook page, and we've already gotten 20 pre-orders for cards. People contacted me, and they've literally already PayPal'd me money to buy 20 cards. So I think this is going to be an awesome fundraiser because the school's going to make $5 off every card sold. So really, really exciting. And thanks to Lorelai and the board. So everyone, all the board members and my son, all our kids did some video. We recorded some video, and Lorelai's daughter put it together. And so we have an awesome video as well to share. And we're hoping that we'll be able to share that out with the kids at school as well. So thanks, Stanford. So we'll let you see it right now.
Hi, my name is Tori and I'm in 4th grade. Hi, my name is James. I'm in kindergarten. Hi, my name is Risa. I'm in 2nd grade. Hi, my name is Kevin and I am in 2nd grade. Hi, my name is Quinn and I'm in kindergarten. My friends and I are here to share with you about upcoming PTA fundraiser. And we are going to be selling Noelani spirit cards. You might be wondering what a spirit card is. Well, it's a card that gives you special discounts at local businesses in our area. The card costs $10 and 50% of that goes to our school's PTA. The PTA supports our school in so many ways. Some examples are enrichment programs after school like robotics and cooking, music, PE, and technology classes during school. Honolulu Theater for Youth field trips during the school year, improvement of facilities around campus like the gates and the parking lot. Special family events like trunk or treat, movie night, and ice cream social. And supporting our teachers with materials to help us learn. In order to keep our school community safe, we moved our fundraiser online. Please spread the word. Let your family and friends know. Thank you for supporting Noelani Elementary School. We sent your parents an email with all the information you need to tell your friends and family about the card. The student who sells the most cards will win a $100 gift card. Second place is a $75 gift card, and third place is a $50 gift card. You have to sell at least 25 spirit cards to be eligible to win a prize.
So that's our video. Thank you so much, Lorelai. That's so awesome. And I think, I don't know, I told my son about it, and he's already said, I gotta win that first prize. I'm gonna sell 120 cards, which is probably a reach, but he's super motivated. So I think that hopefully, if you're a room parent, I apologize. It's kind of been a crazy week, but I sent out an email with some flyers. If you could send that out to the parents in your classroom, so they're flyers or an email, like an image that they can send to their friends and family via email as well. So anyone who's not on social media, you can send it via email, or hand people at your work a flyer. And then could we just show everyone the web page, Stanford, just so that we can show them the where they would put their name. So you want to make sure to tell anyone who's ordering to put your child's name in the box. And this is just so that we can credit the students with the sale. But then it also keeps like student names. There's no like roster or anything. They have to put in the student's name. So make sure they put first and last name so we know who to credit for the sale. And what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to be asking the room parents to send out emails throughout the fundraising period. And I'm going to try and do updates just saying what the leaderboard looks like. So we won't have student names, but I'll say, like, right now, our top salesperson has sold X number of cards, like, and give the top 3. So kids kind of have an idea. You can share with your kids like where we're at, and if they're into it, they can, have a goal from there. So right at the bottom, we have that, please include your student's name to make sure they get credited with it. Anyway, does anyone have any questions?
If we think we might be getting purchases just from the random public, I don't know if we want to put for that, because it has so many exclamation points, please include your Noelani student's name in the notes of your payment if you want to give them credit, or if they're, just so that they don't feel like I can only order it if I'm tied to a Noelani student.
Okay. I think we can make that edit pretty easily. I'll put it in the notes for Lisa.
Yeah, or just something like that, maybe, just so that it's clear that you don't have to, but if they want credit.
Okay.
I'm changing it now.
Okay, cool. Thank
She's
you.
so on top of it.
Yeah, it is a required field, but they can put anything they want. Like if they don't have a student name, they can put Kermit the Frog, or I don't know if they don't know what the student's name, but they have to fill out the field. It's a required
Maybe we
field.
should put something then to just say, if you don't
know a Noelani student, like, please put none or something.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We're also going to be investing a little bit of money to boost the post on Facebook. So it'll like put it on people's news feeds as a paid advertisement within certain zip codes and areas that we target. And we're going to be specifically targeting the Manoa area, like Manoa, Makiki. And we're actually going to target Waikiki as well, because Waikiki Elementary, that has been the town area's biggest spirit card seller, did not sell spirit cards this year. And so Let's Go Fundraising, who's the vendor, has actually been getting calls from people who have historically bought the Waikiki card looking for cards to buy. So we're hoping to maybe pick up some of those. And we're also going to be sharing the posts to other Facebook groups. Like there's some like Manoa groups and other buy and sell groups that I actually saw other schools that are doing fundraisers share to those groups as well. So we're going to share there and see if maybe we can pick up more sales that way too. And then all the proceeds, we've talked to Professor Gussman. We're going to take whatever money comes out of this and split it amongst the classrooms, because the teachers have had to do so much to pivot their teaching with all the protocols. Their kids aren't able to share materials, so they're sort of having to figure it out as they go. So we really wanted to give them a little bit extra in terms of funds to purchase supplies that they need for the kids and for their classrooms, because we're thinking that all of these protocols it's not just going to be this year. We're probably looking into the next school year as well. So really helping our teachers get some things in place that are going to really help them as we move forward.
I'm not sure if I would assume Danny has good relationships with some of our craft fair vendors. If they have web pages, maybe they wouldn't mind helping us out too, because I would think they appreciated the business that we sent their way from the craft fair products. So I don't know if that's another place we could possibly try and ask, but I don't know if Danny, I don't think she's on this call.
No, she didn't feeling so well this
Oh
afternoon.
no. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I can ask her. I think she still has some bags. She's a little bit overwhelmed by
Oh, okay. Yeah. No,
yeah.
that's
So
okay.
we don't want to overload her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But I'll mention that to her, see if we can put any ads through any of the vendors. And
Or they
it's
could
good
just,
for them.
yeah, if they just even share our
brings
posts.
traffic to the vendors too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Dana. That's very detailed. Okay, next one is the Panda Express. Yeah, Lisa, do you wanted to talk about that?
Yeah.
I know we moved the date further and further, but we probably won't have a jog fund this year and no Mayfair, so we will have plenty choices for the Panda Express towards the end of the school year.
Yeah, we basically thought with the spirit card fundraiser going on, if we were to choose a date that's relatively soon for Panda, we don't want to overwhelm parents with all these things. And
Yeah.
I also, one of the parents I talked to did comment like, oh, this is a lot of fundraisers. So I don't know if that was just a common feeling for families or just that one family. I think they have kids maybe in another school too. So but and then especially since Maria said jogathon, I think possibly might be happening. Yeah, we can hold off on Panda because that one seems relatively easy to schedule.
Yeah, I think it's understandable considering all these tough situations, especially for working mom. This is a crazy year, 2020, and even now it's been crazy. And if you have 2 kids in public school with all the rotation schedules and with any fundraising events, that will be too much. Even 1 or even half, it will be too much, right? So it's understandable. I think it's good that we have so many passionate parents to move forward, although it's very difficult. But we do need the fund to move forward, and we do need people to work together to improve the morale and to come to the Ohana community. So I think, Noelani, we're so lucky to have all these awesome parents who during this pandemic difficult time, who can take their time and do these amazing things. Even though we don't see huge numbers compared to years, previous years, but it is amazing. I think it's a miracle in this pandemic. We can still do craft fair. We can do spirit cards, and this is all like volunteer based, right? So I'm very proud of the PTA, of all the teachers and parents of what we are doing. So we will decide when Panda Express gonna happen. Let's see when Spirit Car settled, and then after Dogson is all done, and then probably maybe April or May. And I think also it's a restaurant, right? It's a dining option. So with now cases coming down and vaccine is successful distributed, and if things getting better and better, so if we launch it later, it can come out better, I think. Yeah. So Jogthon, I think the consensus, well, PTA won't be involved this year at all. And then school will have some form of PE activities. And so we will have to sadly let Jogsan go this year. But hopefully next year we will resume and have all these morale pick up and have fun with kids running around and parents involving. So, well, new business, well, I would say new business is just a decision for Mayfair, and Mayfair it's been canceled. We heard about the DOE announcement, or the major fair fundraising has been canceled, and in lieu of we don't have a chair, and with all the things coming, I don't think we're gonna have a Mayfair this year. Yeah, so with that being said, I think we're gonna have this year. We had this the craft fair. We will have the spirit card, and then potentially we'll have Panda Express, and that's a lot for our parents and teachers to handle already. Yeah. But I think all of us have been doing an amazing job, and we've been hold each other's hands and to go through these difficult times. So we'll quickly go through the committee report. Before I do that, does anybody have any questions? No? Okay. So the committee reports, I think I have Danny's report for the bylaw. She did some research with the First Hawaiian Bank investment team, because we were talking about to invest our fundings with better returns, because the stock market is doing very good, is performed very well in 2020. So Danny is still investigating the opportunities on that. And if we decided to invest a portion of our of PTA's money, then we have to change the bylaws. Yeah, so we can talk in detail when we have a discussion with your investment banker. So we still need a chair for nominations. If anyone is interested, or if you spread the word, and if anyone not in today's meeting is interested, please let me know. Nomination chair will be responsible to nominate officers, basically. That's their duty. And then, is it, oh, I see Box Tops' report, right, Lisa?
Yeah. So Ryan said we received a check, I think last week. So he was going to try get it to Jen to deposit. And the deadline for the next round of submissions is March 1st. So that's the actual clipped box tops. So I sent you an email today, Maria, if we can have that sent out either from the PTA email or via Principal Gusman, just to call for any additional clipped box tops that people might have. I'm thinking most people turn them in now because there's not a whole lot out there on products. It's mostly digital. But it also gives information on how people can submit them digitally. We have been getting a few people using our referral code to sign up for accounts, so that's good. So I know some people, new people, are starting to submit them. But it's pretty easy. You just have to download the app and scan your receipt, and the app somehow it finds the items on your receipt. It's like magic, but it works, and it costs you nothing if you were going to buy the items already anyway. So to date, we've received quite a bit of money. I think it was $11,000 our school has received since it started. So it adds up. You know, people might think, oh, it's just 10 cents, but they do have a lot of promotions as well. So if you take part in whatever the weekly thing is, sometimes you get bonus box tops and whatnot. So I know times are tight, but this is an easy way and low cost to families to help out the PTA. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. I think my screen just froze. Okay, yeah, I will send it to Principal Gusman to send the email out. And I think Ryan is using the MailChimp to send emails in PTA's template. I think that works very well. So I'm going to talk to him about that to see if he can send that one out as well. And I know that one reached some of our alumni and community members too. So that's good exposure.
Okay.
Okay, so I am done with the items on the agenda. Does anyone have anything else? Any questions or any comments? No?
Hey, this is Lisa Telchin again. If anybody has anything that they would like to post on the Noelani website, let me know. You know, if they want to showcase a teacher or something, or anybody, you know, just write up something nice, include some pictures, and just no students, right? But adults, with the adults' consent or whatever. We can put up whatever you want. Just let me know. Send it to Noelani PTA Webmaster at gmail.com. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Lisa. And I think if you have any tips that you want to share with other parents, especially online learning, or I know Stanford has mentioned a monitor that he installed on the kids' computer, which works really well, like walkie-talkie. You can even talk to your kids remotely. Yeah. Do you want to talk a little bit about that before we wrap up?
Yes. I just put it's not anything on the computer, but it's just a Wyze camera, WYZE. But it's similar to Ring. A lot of companies are making them now, but basically it has two-way audio, so I can communicate with the kids when, you know, I can't watch them 24/7 or whenever they're on, you know, connected. But yeah, I have it facing my daughter when she's in class, and I can talk to her if needed, and she can talk back. But I think it was like $30 from Amazon. So it wasn't a huge investment. It was really easy to install, I think. You download an app and basically connect to your Wi-Fi. So yeah, that
Thank
was
you,
one thing
Stanford.
that I found very helpful. And she can tell when the camera's moving. It's a PTZ, so point tilt zoom. So I can scroll around. I can turn it towards her computer if needed to see and make sure she's doing what she's supposed to be doing and not watching YouTube. But if she's fast enough, she can always minimize the screen, I guess. But she's only in second grade, so luckily not that quick yet. But yeah, thank you, Dana. I'm really excited about this this spirit card. And Lisa, you've done an amazing job getting that website up and running. So
You're welcome.
yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Lisa. And thank you also, Lisa Imai, because she's put in time putting up all those posts and then
Yes. The
sitting with
Facebook
me
is
and
amazing.
figuring
Yeah.
out how we're going to boost it.
And the video, Lori, please thank your
Yeah.
daughter.
Yes, thank you.
That came out really great.
And all the kids
Yeah.
that were in the video, they learned their lines very well. I was so impressed, and they're just so darn cute. You guys, all of the kids too. Like,
Dana,
Yeah,
do
the
you want
video is so wrong.
you want me to go
Huh.
to like some of the Manoa Marketplace vendors and hang flyers in their windows, especially the ones that are gonna
Yeah,
benefit
that
them?
would be awesome. I just sent out a flyer that has the website address. And so that might be a good one to put up
I can print
around
it and
it.
then go through and see if anyone is willing to put it. They were very happy for the craft fair, even if they weren't participating. So we'll see.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And there were some other vendors that we were hoping would be able to come on, but I think with everything going on with the pandemic, they just weren't able to this year. But if we do this again next year, they might come in. So I think especially if we sell a lot of cards.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, great. So I think we are done for this meeting. And then hope everyone have a great evening and happy Chinese New Year. I'll see you next month.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
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 Thanks, everybody.